We got some more severe weather potentials on the way, with damaging winds, hail, and tornadoes potentially on the table. Let's jump right into it. So first of all, we could be having some snow today on Monday, April 20th, 2026 out here in parts of western New York, parts of northern Pennsylvania. We could have some snow out here today. It's nothing crazy. We're not going to be seeing that much snow out of this. So going to have some potentials for some thunderstorms out here in parts of the southwest and parts of Texas. And that is eventually actually going to lead to a pretty big blob of rain, which is eventually going to lead to excessive rainfall south of Austin, Texas, within these highlighted areas. That does include San Antonio, so you guys should be staying prepared for potential flooding today. Same if you're over here in Northern California, you should be being prepared for potential flooding today as well. And that will actually continue into tomorrow on Tuesday. Severe weather actually starts on Wednesday. Now the bigger days are mainly going to be on Thursday and Friday, but we're watching Wednesday though for severe weather for gusty winds, hail. I don't think Wednesday's going to be that crazy, but we do have, because we got this level 1 out of 5 marginal risk, I don't think Wednesday's going to be that crazy. That expands from parts of the Texas Panhandle up towards western Nebraska. So yes, that's something to be watching for potential severe weather. If we click on it here, you can see that it says severe thunderstorms capable of hail and gusty winds may develop in the early afternoon and evening across portions of the high plains. So yeah, I don't think Wednesday's going to be that crazy, but just mainly hail and gusty winds and hail. It's going to be an unconditional threat. Though as we get into Thursday, the severe weather threat goes up a little bit. As you can see right here, we got a 15% any severe risk probability, expanding actually all the way from Oklahoma City up towards Rochester, Minnesota. So watching Thursday for potential severe weather. I think damaging winds and hail will probably be the main concern. Cannot rule out some tornadoes though. So as we get in the Thursday within these areas, and that does include Kansas City. Let me show you guys what it includes. Affects Oklahoma City, Kansas City, Omaha, Nebraska, Tulsa, Oklahoma, and Wichita, Kansas. So you guys are inside that 15% any severe risk probability for Thursday. As we get into Friday, we could be having some severe weather in northeastern Texas, parts of western Arkansas, and parts of eastern Oklahoma. Also includes parts of southwestern Missouri. So yeah, this is for Friday. So watching Friday closely for potential severe weather. I think damaging winds, hail, and tornadoes will probably be on the table with this. Alright, so let's check out CAPE. It stands for Convective Available Potential Energy. You can see that we're going to have some out there. Not too much, though, as you can see right here. So this is Thursday's threat right here. And then if we push it up towards Friday's threat, this is Friday, April 24th. You can see we're going to have some instability out there. Tornadoes, hail, damaging winds cannot be ruled out. Yeah, we're just watching Friday very closely, Thursday and Friday, but I think Friday is probably going to be the main concern. These risk areas will probably shift quite a lot though here, especially on Friday, because that's on the day 5 outlook. Yeah, just be aware for that. Having a way to get alerts, and just know that this area could shift a little bit, so just stay tuned to forecasts. Now that we got severe weather out of the way, let's talk about some of the fire weather. We got chances for some fire weather, we got elevated fire weather risk down there in parts of the southeast today. Could be dealing with some fire weather. We also got a fire weather risk all the way from Atlanta up towards Richmond, Virginia today, so be aware for some fire weather over there. And then northeastern New Mexico all the way towards southeastern Wyoming, we could be dealing with some fire weather as well. Now, as we get into tomorrow on Tuesday, we do have a potential for some fire weather all the way from Tampa, Florida to parts of southern Georgia. So tomorrow on Tuesday. So just be aware for fire weather on Tuesday if you're in these areas as well. That does include Jacksonville, Florida, Gainesville, Florida, Orlando, Florida. I'm pretty sure we had like a fire near Gainesville actually here lately, like a wildfire or something, but I'm not completely sure. Sure we did though, because I saw it on like the radar or something. Like there's like another person on like doing the stream on it or something. I don't know. If we switch over to here, you can see that it got pretty cold out there. We're actually having some pretty freezing conditions. We got some freeze warnings actually out here, I think, within these areas. I'm actually included in a freeze warning. So, yeah, if you're in any of those freeze warnings, make sure you're protecting your plants. As it already got pretty cold though, but it's gonna start freezing again. But if we push this up, you can see it's gonna get pretty cold. You can see that we're having some of those cold temperatures. It's not gonna last though that long. If we switch over to the temperature anomaly here, you can see, look at all those cold temperatures. But this is not gonna be lasting long. If we push this up some more, it's actually a brief break of just cold air. But now the warmth is going to come back with the severe weather. Yeah, this is Tuesday. It's going to start warming up out here in these areas. Might have some leftover cold air, though, within these areas. Probably going to have some cold air within these areas still. But we're going to have some warm air making its way into these areas especially. So, yeah, warm air is on the way, and it's eventually going to really come in here soon. So, yeah, warm air is definitely on the way. We're still gonna have those times with more cold air trying to come down, but the warm air is, yeah, it's gonna warm up. So, yeah, if you hate the cold, don't worry, the warm air is on the way. And with that warm air, it's eventually going to lead to some pretty nice weather on Tuesday in parts of the Ohio Valley and the Midwest, and even towards the southeast. We also got some good stargazing conditions down there in the southeast tomorrow night on Tuesday, and in the Ohio Valley. Here's the Climate Prediction Center's outlook right now. You can see that we're going to be seeing some potential for some cold air down here. You can see we got 70% chance of below normal temperature over there in Bismarck, North Dakota. In that area, and then we got some warmer temperatures potentially. You can see we got a 50% chance of above normal temperature down here in parts of the southeast, which is why like we got those warm temperatures, and we still got this exceptional drought over here around Tallahassee. But it doesn't seem like we're going to be seeing too much rain out there. But yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much all I got for you in today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure to share this video to get the word out, and stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day. Bye.